going to be explaining and working with basic principles of my fighting. And I would have to add that these principles really can apply to everything that we do, to not just the fighting, but it can apply to anything that you're trying to do well, perfect, to life, to your experiences in the SEA. I had certificates right up here so that you can refer to them throughout the class. First one is find your center and balance. Stay relaxed and fluid. Maintain good posture, form, correct form, and keep focused. And this class isn't going to be about technique per se, although I would be happy to answer questions that people have directed towards technique. This is more how to make the technique work, how to make the fight work, how to make the tournament work, how to make every moment of the engagement work. Also things that you're looking for in your opponent where they're not following the principles and they are giving you opportunities to succeed in the fight because you're following principles and they're not. We're going to be doing this class mostly out of armor, but as we progress through the drills, we'll get more and more opportunity to actually be doing work in armor. First off, I'd like to talk about finding your center and balance. And of course, the balance can refer to everything from physical balance, to having balance in your practice, to having your sword balanced properly. So the word itself intentionally covers all those aspects of your fighting. When talking about these principles, I'll describe them a little bit, but mostly I think they're self-explanatory, and I want to develop ways for you to actually practice these and make them part of your training. Because most people look at them and say, yeah, that makes sense, but then they don't actually practice them. They just assume that they're going to be there. They remind themselves after a mistake that, yeah, I wasn't exactly balanced. Maybe I should be more balanced, but they don't know how to practice or develop better balance. One great way to practice your balance and to find your center, and the center really is your balance, the balance point of your body, is to do balance exercises or drills. So just standing on one leg is a way to practice your balance. A lot of people have difficulty doing that. And so as soon as you're having difficulty with the balance, you try and find a way to gain that balance. Okay? It's usually a matter of lowering your center down. Of course, a lot of people will feel their balance point up here. And it's a matter of relaxing and mentally allowing your center to drop. And you do that in the fight itself. Okay? Allowing it to drop. That takes all the stress and movement away from moving with your shoulders and your arms down to moving with your center, your lower body. And you're going to develop better balance. You're also going to develop more speed, more power. Let's actually start, as I'm going through these, I want to start doing some drills as we're doing these, or really exercises. So why don't everybody stand up. I know you were all relaxed in your chair. Sorry about that. And so everybody just stand on one foot, okay? Okay? I see some people wobbling a little bit. Go ahead and lift it up higher. Okay? People wobbling a little bit more. Okay? one thing to just practice to help find your balance. Part of it is feeling your center go down, okay? So as you lift your foot, really consciously try and think about lowering your center down. And that part of that is going to be relaxing everything up here, consciously allowing your center to go down. Maybe flex your leg a little bit, kind of feel everything go down. Okay? Another thing involving movement to maintain your balance is the proper way to lift your leg to maintain your balance. Because you're not lifting the foot up like this, because that really does throw your balance off. But what you're doing is raising the leg up, and the leg itself is pulling the foot up. You see the toes are hanging down. Okay? So I'm allowing my center to actually pull the foot up, rather than lifting the foot up. Because when I do that, it raises my center, throws me off balance. Okay? And what that's going to equate to, other than this being a good exercise to help you kind of think about where your balance is and practice on maintaining good balance, is when you're out there fighting, you want to have that same principle involved in throwing blows, blocks, footwork. Okay? Where when you're moving your feet, you're not lifting your foot up, throwing yourself off, and stepping down, but you're allowing your center to actually move you forward. Okay? So my center moves, foot goes with it. Rather than trying to lift your foot up and then falling forward onto where the foot's going. Any questions so far? Make sense? Okay. When I'm giving classes or instructing, I really allow the class to kind of go in the direction of where a lot of the questions are. That usually indicates where I'm not being clear enough, or where I need to explain it a little bit differently, or just areas that I am not covering quite as thoroughly as I should. So really feel free to ask questions, and they can be directed on the specific thing I'm talking about, or just something in general with what I'm talking about. Okay? Questions are definitely welcome. Okay? Now, does everybody have a sword? Okay, let's go ahead and spread out. I know you were all wanting to sit in the chairs, but we'll kind of be going back and forth between sitting in the chairs and listening to me talk and doing the drill.